Theodore Tapper Whitmore back at Mount Pleasant, and the fans are very, very happy. Welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. I have to say thank you very much again for tuning in. TAPPA! TAPPA. No, highly underrated. Now, I do think there will be people coming out and say, why, what has he won? This, well, in the JPL, you will have persons who are going to come out and say, and, you know, just go against the grain, because that's just a natural instinct of human being, especially when they don't like someone. But at the end of the day, I have to say that for every day I'm learning something new about football. Every single day I'm learning something new about football. And I did the post-match and the pre-match press conference, and I just realized it. It was there before, but I actually just pick it up. Many might not know, many might their own TAPPA. My sit TAPPA, they don't really know TAPPA. It's not a person who talk much. But one thing I can tell you, he has an aura about him. You know this thing, like this type of aura, like I said, I am the man. He has that type of aura. I not say TAPPA is the best coach in the world. I not say TAPPA I best anything in the world. But what I'm saying is, from what I'm seeing right now, he has an aura around him, and that aura is like a presence. Like I said, I am the man, and him showcase that. I want to be the fans them love TAPPA. the Mount Pleasant fans them love TAPPA. So TAPPA came back, prove his point, and we can tell us that maybe Mr. Gold probably just put on a blank check. Put on a blank check and see there. Write the figures on it. Anyways, let's get into the match reaction. Arnett Garden versus Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant versus Arnett Garden in the Caribbean Club Championship. Now, I'm going to be straightforward. I 100% thought that Arnett Garden would have won this game. And let me tell you why I thought Arnett Garden would have won this game. I say that before I go into the breakdown of the game. Arnett Garden is just coming off winning a championship. They're the team who's actually in season. They are the team who's in season, playing more football. They're much sharper. They're fitter. Every aspect of the game is in favor of Arnett Garden. So I personally said all these aspects would play a factor. Then now, the issues that Mount Pleasant was facing, the firing and hiring of coach, all them things, those things kind of trouble dressing room. And I thought that, that's how I tell you, I learn something new every day in football. I personally thought that would have been an impact on Mount Pleasant and the way how Arnett Garden play throughout the CFU, the team camaraderie. There's this upbeat about Arnett Garden. And I honestly thought that would have driven them through to win, to get something from this game. And I did say that the first 20 minutes of this game is going to be crucial. The first 20 minutes of the game is going to be crucial. So that is where I stand, where I thought, and the reason why I had Arnett Garden to win this game initially. But Mount Pleasant showcased something on the TAPPA when we say we learn something new again. So let's get into the match. All right, so first of all, I do think that good starting on both team. Mount Pleasant went for more familiar faces. TAPPA just coming back. So what more than like TAPPA going to do? TAPPA bringing some players that he has worked with before, include some of the quality players that the club would have brought in. And we say, all right, that's certainly a good look. So TAPPA is going for more what he used to, the system that he played last year, a more simpler system, and a more, should I say, specific system where the players are concerned. Players are playing at the position. Players are actually playing in their position, given just simple roles to carry out throughout the game. And it was quite clear We saw what Shaquille Bradford was doing. We saw what Daniel Green was doing. We saw what all of the players on the pitch were doing right throughout the game. And it made it look simple. The number 10, Ferreira, Sole Makala, Anglin. It was just very, very simple. But I 100% thought that Arnett Garden started the game extremely well. They were looking the better team, which I would have expected. They dominate possession, and not many times you find a team dominating possession over Mount Pleasant based off the amount of quality that they have. I personally thought that Arnett played some really good football. They moved the ball really sharp and fast. Their match sharpness was quite evident when they were playing that game. They were moving the ball really, really sharp, moving it around Mount Pleasant, quick passes. I thought, for me personally, the best player on the pitch throughout most of the game was Jaime Thomas. I thought he was really good. He was moving the ball sharp in the half spaces, receiving the ball, turning. Man, it was really good. But at the end of the day, you have to put away your chances. Arnett Garden did get some fairly decent chances. I thought that this was not a night for Parker Blacks, should I say, Fabian Reid. It was not a night for Fabian Reid, most definitely. Just unfortunate though, that's also how football is. I know, as a striker, that's how it is sometimes. I honestly think that Arnett Garden had the opportunities to win the game, but in the game of football, you have to take your chances. Overall, I thought that Arnett Garden, right back Cunningham, was having a really good game, getting in behind Mount Pleasant defense so much time and time again, getting some crosses into the back. I thought he was having a good game. I thought overall, Arnett was just playing some really good football. Shea Smith was really dangerous in transition and also up front for Arnett Garden. They look hungry. They look like they wanted it. They thought that maybe Mount Pleasant is a wounded dog and let's go for it this time. But unfortunately, how the game panned out, first 20 minutes, as I said, will be crucial. You're the fitter team. You're the team with all the maximum, how should I say, the team with the match sharpness. They did not take the chances during that first 20 minutes. Then now it became a game of football. So the quality that Mount Pleasant had the opportunity to settle and adjust to Arnett Garden. TAPPA Whitmore made his few little tactical tweaks throughout the game, and they adjusted to Arnett Garden, and then they started to play Arnett Garden normal, and just carry the game back down to how they would want it to play. Arnett Garden kind of went off of the ball with the press. They were pressing really good, well-organized press. And then now Mount Pleasant just get themselves into the game, and that's where they got their goal. They created not much chances, but they got a goal from it. Going to the first half, leading 1-0, they are in a really good position. Second half, Arnett Garden, high press, early high press. 1 or 2 changes made by TAPPA. I think he brought on Marshall came on as well. Who else came on? Ooh, I don't remember who else came on. But I think it was Marshall came on at halftime. But I think somebody didn't come on. But you know, I'm pulling number 10. All right, so in the second half now, what Arnett should have done in the first half is getting the early goal. They did so. So they got equalizer early out. Actually, a really, really good work goal scored by Shea Smith, getting himself, as he's consistently getting himself in the danger. Shea Smith scored? Yeah, the header, getting himself in the dangerous area. And then now that was a wonderful delivery out wide. Shea Smith latch onto it, scored. Something that Parker Blacks, you know, when Parker Blacks, the leading goal scorer for the team, when he's missing tonight, someone else has to step up. On a normal night, Fabian Reid does not miss that much chances. On a normal night. So this is just a one-off game for him. Nonetheless, they got back on level terms, and they were pushing forward, pushing to get the lead. Unfortunately, it did not come. Then now Mount Pleasant got to readjust again. Mount Pleasant got to readjust again, and that is when it got dangerous. TAPPA Whitmore brought in some fresh legs, substituting Sule Makala, which I don't remember when was the last time I've seen Sule Makala being substituted. Goes to show us that TAPPA see this game up on a different level. No, boom, Xavier did actually react to those changes, adding on some runners. I honestly thought that the game got out of control when Xavier Gilbert pulled Jaime Thomas. I honestly thought that he wanted persons in front of goal who were going to go at goal, but I thought that the control that Jaime Thomas, it's my perspective. People remember I'm not a coach. Remember I'm not a coach. But it's just my perspective. I thought that the control in the center of the park that Jaime Thomas was giving Arnett Garden was the reason why they were so dominant and progressive. The moment Jaime Thomas came off the pitch, the game get wide open and it became a transitional game. And whenever you're playing against quality teams in a transitional game, the chances are you will lose, especially if they have more quality individually than you. Where Arnett Garden is concerned, you can see collectively they play as a proper unit. Unfortunately, when the game opened like that, the individual quality, the Kimone Bailey, Tevin Shaw, Alex Marshall, Bradford, Daniel Green, all of these individual quality will most definitely hurt you because chances will fall at their feet. And guess what happens with these players? When you have these individual quality players, they will tear you apart. They will most definitely tear you apart. Overall, I thought it was a good game. I thought that Joshua Hanglin had a really good game. He was very, very good from minute 1 up until the 90 minutes. He was extremely good in the middle of the park. But he was the better player for. I think he was the better player for Mount Pleasant. I thought that Bradford also had a really good game, pressing the defense, working the Arnett Garden defense. He looks a bit injured. Nicholas Nelson came on, had a huge input as well. So the changes for both teams, you know, maybe you'd say that Mount Pleasant changes made a difference and Arnett Garden changes not necessarily so. But I just believe that when Jaime Thomas came off, they lost the control. That the spacing just opened up so when Thomas came out, because he was keeping the spacing so close. He's a very smart player. He was keeping the spacing so tightly compact because he was the link between the midfield and the defense, and you know, he was just moving the ball quite nicely throughout the middle of the park. But when he came off, the spacing opened because he had no one to actually hold the middle of the pitch. It's not that he was playing CDM now. He's just at the position, the way he was controlling the ball and inviting the defense to press higher and also pushing the attackers forward because of the passes that he was playing. So overall, I thought it was a really good game. That was actually a very, very good game. Overall, where football is concerned, and Mount Pleasant walk away with the winner. I just believe that when the game became stretched and came to a transitional game, it's very, very difficult to beat in a team like Mount Pleasant, even though Arnett Garden was dominating possession. And as I said, pull Jaime Thomas, you lose possession, you lose control, and then it became transitional. So you know what happened there, sir? Boom, Mount Pleasant with so much quality. They will hurt you when they get their chances. Arnett Garden got their chances, didn't take it. Mount Pleasant took theirs. That's how the game go. Really, really wonderful game of football, I have to say. Big up Xavier Gilbert, big up TAPPA Whitmore, and providing that platform and allowing us as fans to enjoy a proper 90 minutes of football. So it's a good look. It's most definitely a good look. Let's see what Cavaliers have to offer versus Police in the next matchup. Big up on yourself, people. Smash like button, hit subscribe button. Enjoy yourself, people. Have a wonderful day. God bless. MG Sports TV. We're out. Boom. Like, share, and subscribe, people. I know everything already. Now, I mean.